It's Kathleen, and I'm here in my studio. And I didn't realise I was just live then. But yeah, so what I wanted to share with you today is come from some of my recent channeling. Hello Karen, hello Elaine. Basically I've been doing during meditation and a lot during my dreams, I've been getting these kind of dreams of a dragon kind of energy, which reminds me very much of kind of qigong, the kind of you bring the dragon energy into your body, but these are like really active sort of dragon, beautiful kind of rainbow colours, like as you, I don't know if you can see this one here, and it's kind of like coming, so it's kind of coming from above, but there's also another kind of rainbow vortex kind of coming from below, and they're sort of meeting in the middle here. And I see it also as this kind of something to do with this whole kind of masculine feminine energy as well as all of the colours of the energy that make up the energy that we each are, you know, because all of our chakras are made up of these colours, the world is made up of colours. You can say each person is almost like this different energetic colour as well. So but there's kind of a moment before this, like I'm sort of threading together all of these kind of dreams. So this kind of dragon thing energy is being kind of coming through as a kind of consistent theme, and also of this kind of unicorn, but it's not like it's, the unicorn is actually quite a powerful figure. It's on the British, we've got that fat cat, our symbol is the dragon and the unicorn, and basically that kind of unicorn energy is to do with that purity and innocence of each soul that's within every single person. We are all have that kind of purity and innocence within us. And yeah, I've got some drawings in here as well of some of those kind of I can find it. Yeah, I mean, I do these quite big sketchbooks because it's always so much kind of more space, and I can actually really spread out my thoughts. Maybe we'll go to this one next. This one actually is also about that kind of innocence. It's a dolphin. It's also kind of pink. There's this kind of light language that came through, which is actually to do with the idea again of innocence and purity first, and then that the innocence and purity as it's kind of activated in each soul, which we don't need to try to do. We just need to be available to our soul. We need to just make space for it to be present. And the more that we actually are kind of tuning into that part of ourselves, and a lot of that has been to do with healing the inner child for myself, and also with a lot of people that I've been working with, clients that I've been working with. And I have this image here, which is also, I don't know if you see, it's actually a child, kind of a figure, an adult figure with a child, and it's actually also to do with this healing of the inner child by each adult, which is actually part of this as one of the pathways to heal the innocence within us, is to heal all the places where we feel the pain of that, the pain of being separated from our own innocence, whether it's this lifetime or other lifetimes, or from other ways that we can pick up these beliefs, whether it's through stories, through, you know, all the movies that we've watched, who knows, you know, but these beliefs become present, and we can be disappointed in life because it's not measuring up to how our pure and innocent aspects really want it to be. So And that purity and innocence is in every single soul, along with this amazing power. And for me, this power is very much, you know, the dragon energy. So, as I say, use it in Qigong, but it also comes through in a lot of my meditations and visualizations. And so I've started to use it as a sort of means to heal. Previously, I've sort of done lots of different modalities, so kind of thread all different things together now in a way that's sort of organic for myself, organic for who I'm working with, but also there's this feeling now that in the energy there is this a more immediate way to heal each of us, which is through this higher level of consciousness that people all seem to, there's many more people that are occupying this higher level of consciousness. So especially now we're sort of entering what some people are calling like this 5D idea, the idea that we're moving into a more sort of interactive kind of consciousness where the things that we think become manifested so quickly. It's like we think it and then we're kind of seeing it really quickly, whether it's positive, whether it's negative. It's like we're sort of interacting and engaging with the world in a very, very different way. It's really quite something. And it's like the dance of our lives has become much more interactive in terms of how we manifest. And for myself, it's been sort of turning in, oh, Michael, all right, thank you. He's going to watch the replay later. Hello. Yeah, it's kind of this tuning into the sort of inner part of ourselves and allowing ourselves to release things in a much more efficient way, because we don't need to hold on to things. The past is so past, but the past that we experienced was such a different past. It had so much heaviness to it, whereas now you can actually feel that there is a lightness to what we're going to create at the future, but we are actually healing all the darkness that was before. There's been so much trauma and so much pain that we can start to believe that that is also where we are. But even though it is the moment that we are occupying, because that is the moment now, is being created by all the thoughts that we had before, and they brought us to the place where we are now. But actually the thoughts that we have now are all going to lead to the future that we have. But there is a kind of a much more interactive way to kind of manifest. And for myself, I use images a lot, I use sound a lot as well. Sort of detaching from seeing when an old thought's coming up, a really old, some of my old thoughts that I no longer really wants to engage with, because it really is past, and I know that it's going to, if I put focus on it, it's going to shift my energy into that. So now I choose to tune into that part of myself, my higher self, very quickly. And I can do a little guided thing. It's actually fun. I'm quite playful, childish in my own inner self. So I'm just sharing some of these things with you. This is a little piece of kind of what I wrote pretty much immediately after having one of these dreams. The dragon sang like an angel and danced light onto the earth. Electrical charges came all around the globe, cleansing the earth and each soul. Pyramids of crystals, with its bodies, with so much light and love. And the song was, you may call this Christ's light. You may call me my name. I am ancient, and I am of the galaxies, and I'm waiting for a moment to be born. I am the earth frequency. I am the eternal light. I slumbered long. I waited, and I dreamed, and now the moment is here, and it is joy. There are stars in the eyes of the universe where I came. infinity and light. The dragon, see the world and the universe in this light. Close your eyes, feel this activation, children. Light workers, star seeds first, open the door for all and imagine the world you want, imagine the dreams you wish to create, imagine just the beauty and everything that you wish to feel, what you want to move into. Take care of all. We are everyone and all life. I am the planets and the stars and the moon. Take care of all together. Move first. Sing one note. And the planet will sing one note because we are all one. So maybe as part of this session, which is going to be interactive and rather playful, I hope, we can now close our eyes and tune into that kind of dragon energy that's within. So take this moment now to just close your eyes and turn inwards and just visualize that in your heart is a beautiful unicorn, however you visualize your unicorn to be, but it's curled up in your heart nice and tight and it's really super happy. See it smiling. You can radiate that unicorn with lots of light, so it's beaming out all around you, creating a wonderful pyramid of white light that extends all around your body. So with this unicorn inside of you, you've got this beautiful pyramid of light which is now extended all around you. And now I'd like you to just imagine that from the core of the earth, you take your energy down very quickly down to the core of the earth and see that there is a beautiful rainbow energy of colours there. And you bring the energy up from the core of the earth. You can visualise this rainbow with a dragon's head. And dragons move fast, and it brings all of the energy of all the chakras, of all the colours, of all of everything that can ever be in creation up through your feet, plus this beautiful divine mother love, up through your feet, up through your body really quickly. Dragons move fast, so you can let it shoot straight up your head, straight out to the universe, and the dragon goes up to the universe, up to the creator of all that is, or gods, or whatever you find is your spiritual activation point. And when you're there, just then bring that back into your heart and mix the unicorn and the dragon energies in your heart. The rainbow energy of the dragon and this beautiful pure innocence of the unicorn in your heart, and mix them up. And imagine that as you mix them up, more colours are being created. There's colours within the colours within the colours. It's just like an amazing colour swirl. And then, as we feel this, we can know that also the masculine and the feminine energies in our bodies are now coming into balance through this activation. And we can feel this as it shifts in our body. And we can actually now put our attention on sending, now that you have your body is so full of this purity, love and power, you can now send it out. Send it out to wherever you feel it needs to go. Send it out to people you love, people you have difficulty with, places in the planet that you wish to see healed. Just let it go. And if you have any worries or feelings of doubt or fears, I just want you to Imagine that you blow a bubble in front of you and you let that go. And it goes into the universe, up, up, up and away. And as we can use these few moments now to sit in our own rainbow light, to sit in our own rainbow colours, to think about all the things that we would like to manifest. Let's just give ourselves a moment with this connection. And I ask us to, as the dragon said in the channeling, to say one note. You can do it with me. I'm going to do Om. So, Om. You can imagine as we do this Om, we're all doing the Om, doesn't matter how many Oms we do, there is this interconnection with the universe, through our breath, through each other, through all that is. So we can do a few more of these beautiful cleansing breaths and activating sound of our Om. Om. Go back to my dragon page and this beautiful kind of colours of the dragon and this dragon activation, but also the activation of the innocence and the purity and the sound. And I just want to also share another aspect with you now, that in the past, that healing, there was, where things took time, now there is this opportunity for the instant healing. So we can actually call upon this dragon to move very quickly from the universe up through the core of the earth very quickly, like a martial arts ninja. We can just draw the energy up, bring it up through our body and just connect to the universe and then ask for whatever needs to be released. So as soon as we have that awareness of it, whether it's fear, whether it's a worry, or someone's behaviour or our own behaviour, whatever is triggering us in this moment, and ask for it to be cleared, transformed and moved into the light. And every time we feed the shadow the light, things will shift and our lightness gets lighter and we move into our lightness with more greater energy and purity. And so this is my studio space. This is the place where I'm spending time at this time. And yes, I wanted to draw a card from the Lightworkers Oracle. So for all of us tuning in now, a card that has resonance with this activation, but also with this beautiful group that I'm a member of Very honoured to be part of, and a message for us in this moment, in this time. Initiation by air. Wow. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to read the initiation by air. So this is to us all. You have a strong and powerful mind, and the mind a great asset. It can bring comfort, peace and strength. As you take your spiritual journey, it can also take you into some dark and destructive places, undermining power. Do not let doubt shed in your heart. Do not be trapped by fear. The mind is developed without a loving spiritual practice. It can be a frightening weapon rather than a liberating sword. How will you choose to use your mind power? Your mind can become spacious, luminous, if you practice emptying it on a regular basis. The radiant mind is a mighty warrior against fear and despair, encouraging you with thoughts of optimism. When not given a chance to empty, the mind becomes overwhelmed with unprocessed information. Much of it will be fear-based programming perpetuated by mass media, which is invested in controlling others and manipulating them by fear. This initiation enables and opens the mind and empowers the advanced soul to free themselves from manipulation and control. The hallmark of a dysfunctional society is a mind which has this dominance and inclinations of their hearts, rather than serving through your own heart. The mind can be trained as a great manager, creator and defender of genuine value for your own heart and for the larger heart of the universe, I feel as well. The power that we feel and the meaning of what moves us through and allows us to rise up from our fears and risk growth comes from the heart, not from the mind. And when the mind is given the task to feel, the heart, it can hold it in a paralysis, in confusion. So as we enter this initiation, we will feel that need to step back from what we have been taught and learn to question what we once held to be true. As we disengage from these habitual mental habits, we begin to observe our thoughts rather than being swept up in them, which is exactly the thing that I was talking about, is seeing those thoughts when they come up and not dropping into blame or fear, just seeing them and being able to act on them as soon as we see something which is causing us pain or may cause another pain. When we feel that discord within, it's an opportunity to just put a full stop and turn inward. One step at a time, our spirit will guide us back towards peace. We may change the way we relate to our own mind, becoming more empowered as we step into this path, and soften the strident action of the mind. You will see what you can and how you can use your mental gifts wisely rather than allowing gifts to cause you pain. Those who have strong mental energies can accomplish much in terms of communication, invention and creativity. When they suffer from destructive self-talk and mental obsessions, they may be addicted to thinking, and that can wear people out, along with addiction to sugar, depression or illness. Instead, it is much better to take time out from the mind and from the moment and be playful and at peace. The mind is a powerful creature, and tame it with persistence, compassion, kindness and strength, and give yourself rest and an opportunity to switch off and empty your mind as often as you can. For me, that's through big walks. For you, it may be whatever you choose. Some people, and for me, it's big walks and drawing and qigong. I don't do meditation, but for me, it used to be swimming and running. And everyone has their own way to shift out of those kind of thoughts and be of the obsessive thinking, and be just present in ourselves, but also to be that observer. This is an advanced initiation, and one that is brought to you when you are ready. Consider it a sign of your spiritual progress. The world will benefit from this as you handle your own mental energies consistently. This oracle is an omen of greater peace and happiness in your future and this moment now. I call upon the unconditional loving ones to help me empty and refresh my mind. Renewed in eternal love, may I express my freedom in making my wise decisions and create joy and love in me and in the world. And I ask for divine mercy, compassion, protection, and instruction to assist me in bringing my mind into loving consciousness. May the light of the divine shine unobstructed through my mind, bringing peace to the world. May they unconditionally bring loving helpers to humanity to help bring light, healing, and joy to the minds of all. Through my own free will, so be it. On that note, I'd like to say goodbye from now, from my studio, which now has got lots of drawings everywhere because I've shown them to you. I feel like I've done a show and tell, spiritual show and tell, cosmic show and tell. Until the next time, and next time I will also be doing some readings as well, kind of tuning into some people's energies. So I'm going to say goodbye for now.